Listen, if you got people you really don't like, would you urge them to listen to This Is True Really? Because we're going straight to hell. You can catch This Is True Really at Amazon Music, Listen Notes, Deezer, and Podcast Addict. Unless they listen to this show.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true, as far as you know.
Younger people tend to have a lower risk of death or serious illness from COVID-19. Mm-hmm. So let's imagine a hypothetical man from UK in his 30s.
Okay.
And for the sake of discussion, let's call him, I don't know, Liam Thorpe. Liam is healthy with no comorbidities. How do you think Liam might feel if the UK's National Health Service contacted him to offer a COVID vaccination shot?
What the hell?
Yeah. So he called his doctor, who discovered Mr. Thorpe had been moved to a high priority category because his body mass index was listed at 28,000.
Well, that can't be good.
For comparative purposes, a BMI of 30 is considered obese. So this is nearly, what, 1,000 times?
Oh, more than that. So technically he's dead.
After some, but he's built like a chicken from a boneless chicken ranch.
Really?
After some sleuthing by his doctor.
Yeah.
It was discovered the NHS records had his height wrong. He's actually 6 feet 2 inches.
Yeah.
They had him at 6.2 centimeters.
Oh boy.
Where does this guy find belts?
See, you have the government do stuff they're not qualified to do, and this is what happens, people.
Bingo puppies.
We're going to try this one more time. Officers with the Washington State Patrol engaged in a high-speed pursuit of a vehicle. Don't.
I'm not. I'm there with you. I'm listening. Washington State
Patrol.
High-speed chase.
Got it. Speeds reaching over 100 miles per hour on Interstate 5 in Seattle at the end of March of last year. Officers succeeded in stopping the car, and State Trooper Heather Axtman got the surprise of her life when she looked at that driver's seat. Because according to Trooper Axtman, the suspect was operating the motor vehicle from behind a pit bull dog. The man's excuse, because you know he had one. He was teaching his dog how to drive.
Nice.
Axman told CNN, "I wish I could make this up. I've never heard this excuse before." They did, however, do what they do. They booked the 51-year-old man on charges, including DUI. Anyone surprised? The show of hands. His dog was off to the animal shelter. We're probably much safer.
Yeah, they really know how to teach him to drive. So
exactly. And he likes a stick, not an automatic.
Warning labels on a handheld dryer. Do not use while sleeping.
Good idea.
On a hands-free speakerphone called the Talk and Drive. Never operate your speakerphone while driving.
While you're driving.
On a sleep aid. May cause drowsiness.
We're hoping. That's probably where we're buying it, yeah.
Do not hold wrong end of chainsaw.
That's a problem.
Something had to happen.
I suppose.
Something had to happen.
Somewhere, someone, something.
On a Chipotle truck. You know, the Mexican food place.
Yes.
Drivers do not carry burritos.
Okay, no, that one I understand.
Tone.
They carry cash, but no burritos. Police in Taiwan say they were merely following procedure. You know it's never good when that starts the explanation. Just following procedure when they hooked a 5-year-old boy up to a breathalyzer. Do you suppose he had moved and was looking to buy an expensive sports car in Taiwan?
Well, these 5-year-olds, they're pretty sharp these days.
Police in Taipei responded to the scene of an accident when the owner of a Tesla complained the boy crashed into his car and his bicycle. You know how Tesla owners are.
Oh, gee, we've got a few of them in our neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah.
You live in that kind
one
of neighborhood?
One family.
Dude, I live in a neighborhood where you have to explain who Tesla was.
the family owns 2.
Following procedures that all motorists get their blood alcohol levels checked after accidents, even slow moving bicycles.
Slow ride moves.
The 5-year-old. The police administered the breathalyzer to the kid. Oddly enough, he passed, saying that I usually binge tomorrow. Police officials in Taipei said in the future, officers will be able to use their discretion when dealing with children who get into accidents.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.